questions?
Questions in the front row for Lynette?
Can you talk about that moment when you're sitting there in the chair and you looked to the gentleman to your right? He said something to you. What was happening right there?
What was happening is that I just told him about 4 minutes before that him is my agent, Dar Rollins, and I just told, my lipstick, see, let me back up. I was going in my purse to get my phone to Google something, first thing wrong, not telling you what I was gonna Google. And my lipstick popped out my purse and landed in my lap like the universe was like, get off your damn phone. And so that's all I can focus on. And so I'm trying to leave to go get a shout or something, and my publicist brings me a shout, and I can't stop focusing on that. And Dar said, well, if you win, just bring your purse up to cover it up. I was like, I'm not gonna win. And he was just saying to me, I told you. And I was just like, what the? It was, I'm still, like, my heart is giggling still right now.
Questions right here on the right?
Right over here.
Regina, congratulations.
Thank you.
This industry has been very, very focused in the last, year, 2 years about the issue of diversity, about creating roles and space for people of all colors and all backgrounds to tell their stories, to do directing, as you have recently branched out into. Do you feel like that that the industry has reached a turning point? Do you think this will be lasting change?
I'm going to be 100% honest. I think, in addition to the fact that I thought that the performances in this category were so amazing, I do feel a lot of times where it's just so divided as a country, and, that things are always looked at as black or white. And I am guilty of that a lot of times as well. And I think that probably played into a big part of my assumption that the chances of me winning were so small. Also looking at the numbers of different people in the category, the numbers do definitely way larger on the white population, and that was something that I am guilty of as well as all of us. We all are looking at things in sections all the time. And that was one of the moments that was really sitting with me on that stage, that this is the Television Academy, the academy of my peers, and my peers don't just have the same skin color as me, and they're not just only interested in what the things that represent what they look like. They're interested in art and storytelling, and they're interested in seeing things from different perspectives. And this is an example of what you said, of us thinking more globally and not thinking in a box. And this was a moment for me to recognize that sometimes when I think that I'm not, I am sometimes thinking in a box myself. So this was a surprise.
A question in the back left.
Right over here, Regina, it's Tanya. How are you?
Hi.
Congratulations. Told you were going to win.
You did, and I was out there doubting that too with you.
Anyway, you've won several of these now. If you were going to put a soundtrack or a song to how you felt each time you won, or at least tonight, what would that song be?
Ooh. There's a lot of music out there.
You can do two if you need to.
My mind is it's like a flashbox going in my head right now. It's hard to narrow down on one, but I just, for whatever reason, just keep thinking of the Miles Davis Kind of Blue album, just because it's one of my favorite pieces of music ever, pieces of art ever, and I'm feeling that I've been recognized tonight for my art and the art that I shared with a bunch of incredible men and women. And Kind of Blue just, I don't know anyone who doesn't love that album, so I'm feeling kind of blue in such a good way in my chartreuse.
All right.
Any further questions?
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you, Regina. Congratulations.